Hello, I'm Reverend Onyx. I'm the chief priest here at Lady of the Circle in the Oaks in Thomasville, North Carolina. I haven't done a video in quite some time now, and I apologize for my absence. A lot of things have been going on here around the shrine and in my personal life, and but I'm back now. Today, I'd like to bring something to everyone's attention, or not really attention, an idea, so to speak. Whenever Let me back up. Last night on the Pagan Priest Show, Terry Power and his guests, Rick and Jason, were speaking about how we should, as pagans, how we should define ourselves by what we are and not by what we are not. This is something that I've been talking about for quite some time, and so have a lot of people in the community. One of the We seem to, and as a faith group, we tend to, when somebody asks us, what do we do, what do we believe, our knee-jerk reaction is, well, we don't do this or we don't do that. That's not what the question is. The question is, what do you do? What do you believe? So we should answer that question. Answer it in positive, affirming statements. Um, what do you do? Well, we're not Satanists. Oh, well, I didn't ask you what you're not. I asked you what you are. Answer the question. When we start defining ourselves by what we are not, we absolutely box ourselves in. When we define ourselves by what we are and what we do, we don't do that. We don't limit ourselves. We say, well, we are a loving, life-affirming path. We follow the cycles of nature. We look to nature for our inspiration. We venerate the feminine aspect of deity. We're reincarnationists. Things like this, not, and you could go on. Those are just some of the things that I do. We could go on. Two thoughts here. First of all, like I mentioned, one of our first knee-jerk reactions, it seems like, is, well, we're not Satanists. Well, I venture to say that there are very few people, other than Satanists, who actually know what the Church of Satan is all about. I disagree with them theologically and philosophically on quite a few points, but they're given a bad rap by us, just as bad as they're given a bad rap by the Christians. We're doing to them exactly what we scream about the Christians and other faith groups doing to us. I challenge you, as pagans, to go to the source, go to their website, read what they believe. You might be surprised. You might be surprised by what you read. Now, in no way am I trying to sell Satanism here, because I do not agree with them on several counts, theologically and philosophically. But at the same time, I know that a lot of people just don't know what they actually espouse, what they actually believe, what their tenets actually are. So I challenge you to go check them out. Don't start a fight with them. Don't start a flame war or anything. Don't tell them that they're wrong or anything, because we're all entitled to their own beliefs. But if you're going to tell somebody that you're not those Satanists, then you ought to know what those Satanists actually believe. Because if you don't know, then you can't truthfully say what you're not. Going forward from that, there is something that I call the elevator speech. Now, some people around me have heard me mention this before. When somebody asks you, when they find out that you're Wiccan or pagan, Asatru, Druid, whatever, they say, well, what is that? What do you believe? you've got about the same amount of time to explain to them what you believe as it takes for a normal elevator ride. Before they close down, their attention goes elsewhere. You've got that much time to capture their attention. So what I propose, or I challenge everyone to do, is to sit down and boil down exactly what it is you believe, down to the bare bones of it. Phrase those tenets into positive statements, non-limiting statements, and bring it down to where you can deliver that speech, as it were, in just a very short amount of time. Be prepared. Be ready to answer that question. Oh, you're Wiccan. So what do you believe? Well, I'm glad you asked. Boom, 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 boom. And you're right there, Johnny on the spot. You tell them within a few short sentences, what you believe. You have not limited yourself. You have spoken in a positive, affirming manner. You are providing them with the understanding that you are not fly by night. You're not a flake. You know exactly what you believe. You understand why you believe it, and you're very firm in it. Don't get defensive. Don't immediately say, well, we don't worship the devil. Well, guess what? Satanists don't either. So keep that in mind. And do that. Do that for yourself, because it's a very good exercise for you to understand where you come from, or what you believe. And it also allows others who don't know what we are about to get what it is we believe in. Watch for it, in sound bites. Okay? Because we here in our culture, we listen that way. We hear things in very short snippets. If we can deliver that, if we can address that, then great. Let's do that. Let's use that to be able to get across our ideas and our thoughts. Now, at the same time, please understand that when I say we should have that elevator speech prepared, we are absolutely not proselytizing. We are just answering a question. What do you believe? What are you? Why do you believe that? And be able to answer those questions. Don't try to figure it out on the spot, because people know. People know when you're just trying to figure it out on the spot, and it doesn't look good for you. Whether that's a conscious or subconscious decision on the onlooker's part, if you don't know what you're thinking, and you don't know what you're saying, and you don't know why you're saying it, you're just rambling. That being said, I would like to thank you all for your patience and waiting for me to be able to get back to speaking on camera with you. If you have any questions at all that you would like for me to address, please just go over to the website, ladyofthecircle.webs.com. Shoot it to me through the contact form there. If you go to the website there, you can find all my contact information. You can shoot me questions. I'm very open. I say quite often around here, let me have it. Moans, groans, gripes, bitches, complaints. Let me know. If you got a question you'd like me to address, I will do my best to address it from my point of view. And just understand that I don't want you to think like me. I just want you to think. So until next time, may you blessed be.